Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the pistol formation. Back's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
So, second down after the incompletion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long at the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. But that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming up, second down and goal. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's moving out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The gain makes it second and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 7, Ohio State 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Back in motion now. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's the running gain of 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for 1st down.
The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
At the 43. 3rd down coming up. –
It's third down for the offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after the great hit. Solid return to set up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Oregon offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Just time enough for one more play in the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him about the 14. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Now it's second down here. Moving past the 25. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the ball is hauled in.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the option play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up
an important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to scramble. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
This time it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
With the catch, it's Jackson. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time. Second and goal for the offense. Send the back in motion. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they go in front here in the second half. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. hit just as he throws the ball. He makes the grab all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Brings up third down.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Oregon 21.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's on the run. Launches deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion at the big tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to pass here. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's got it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Throws a rocket toward the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll run it to the left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making...
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Testing the right side here. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before time runs out. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. An inside give now from the shotgun.
With the carry, it's the running back. He draws down at the 21-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 37-yard line.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
He's running out of time here. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. In the clear at the 25. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.